Hello, everybody. I hope y'all doing wonderful. I am not going to start until about 2 minutes, as usual. So, if you're a replay game, 2 minutes. If you're just coming in, you're trying to figure out what I'm trying to do, it's 2 minutes. So, y'all, I am always going to start my live in about 2 minutes so people can start rolling in. If they don't, they don't. But it is what it is, y'all. I hope y'all are wonderful. Thank you for joining in. I do see one person in here. Thank you so much. I am. I rested yesterday. Hello. She's lit for 20. Um, hi, Lexus, my road dog. I had to take a mental break from what is that? Like I worked this whole weekend at one job. Like I didn't even go to my second job at all this week. So I worked this one job. Hey Bella. And get it to it, 85. That's the same year I was born. Yep. So hopefully yours born in 85 as well. But basically hey love. Um I needed to take a break. So that means I didn't do anything. I was super lazy. Like I went to sleep like 4 times yesterday. Literally. Like I went to bed at like 2 o'clock because now as everybody is cleared up and clear from sickness, nobody's not coughing, sneezing, all that nasty stuff. I decided to wash everybody's blankets at 12 a.m. at the laundromat. I know. And be honest with you, I was more scared. I was more scared of people. I was more scared of the people that was in the laundromat. They just standing around, just waiting for their clothes. Like I just hopped back in my car. Like I'm not talking to strangers. But they're bold. They in there on their phone, just nonchalant, got their money all hanging out, and I'm like, man, these people are desperate out here. So it is what it is, y'all. So let's get into the thumbnail. So we already crossed over 2 minutes, but let's sing this song. Food stamp, food stamps, food stamps, food stamps. Y'all, I don't know the rest of the words. I'll get to it about next month. Now, the 6th was on Sunday. She had wrote, how are y'all doing with time going? Is it time go back? Time went back, right? Did we lose the hour? No, time went forward. So I don't know how I'm jacked up. So maybe Monday, that's the reason why I'm jacked up. But we get an extra hour. So and she asked. So I'm like, okay. So she went shopping on Sunday. Interesting. Sunday was actually the 6th, y'all. So when I seen what she was throwing in the cart, I was more frustrated than anything. Now, I'm not frustrated. I don't care what you feed your kids at this time, but I'm frustrated as what I was reading in the comment section. Oh my gosh, Jazz, you're such a great mom. You're doing a wonderful job. That was a great shop haul. You should bring it up more. Don't encourage that foolishness. Are you kidding me? She is a mother of 5, shopping like she's a mother of an infant. Let's break this list down, y'all. Let's break it down. Y'all ready? I'm ready. The roast. Now, I did see that she threw 2 of them in the pot, but you paying $12. That's like a big roast. A net roast, $12 could possibly be, well, I don't know. In my city, we have roast and beef is pretty much cheap. So Texas, I want to say it's cheap there as well, due to the fact that Texas is like a what is that called? It has open, I can see cattle farms in Texas. I've never been to Texas, but I'm having a lot of confidence in saying, cattle farms are not very low there. So I'm gonna just be honest. Jazz only shocked because Chris is telling her to shop this way. I am so much convinced that Chris is telling her, hey, go only spend $200. I'm not saying that this woman is a hostage in her own home, but I will say that she's scared of going over budget. Hold on. And you know what? I feel like it's not even about, this is just me. I don't feel like it is that she's don't know, but she's lazy. But either way, you can't tell me that Texas don't have butchers, because Chrissy was in Texas. If I'm not mistaken, she was in Houston. So they found a butcher where she got all this meat. And when her and Rob was staying together, then she moved where Jazz moved at. But to me, I personally believe that Chris is holding that food stamp card. He don't have no job. You can't convince me this man has a job. I mean, we'll get to that another day. But see, we have like 12. When we go to Sam's Club, it might went up expensive. A little bit more now. But Bella, when I was in Sam's Club, I want to say 2 weeks ago, they had two of those big roasts for like $27. And we also have a Food Lion here. And I don't know what else y'all have in Texas. I know y'all probably have a Target. I know that y'all have a Walmart. And I know that y'all have a HEB. But I don't know if y'all have like a Kroger's, a Harris Teeter, a Publix, a Fresh Farm. I don't know what you have. But I know that most of these places, definitely Harris Teeter, Publix, and like we have a Food Lion, a Fresh Farm, a Sprout. They constantly have sales every week. Yeah. Hey, Toy. And Chris is selling them because there's no way. You can't tell me that you're thinking $200 is great. And what killed me was she bought, and I have nothing to do. You buy store brands, that's your, you know what I'm saying? You trust that. But when it came down to Jazz and her coffee creamer, y'all saw how she skipped over the store brand, but she wanted to buy her kids all the store brand food. I had something that irked my nerves, because you prefer to shop less for your kids than yourself. How about you buy a bigger thing of syrup? Did y'all saw that little small traveling size syrup that she bought? That irked my nerves, y'all. You got 4 kids. I'm not calling sink above, because some people don't give their kids syrup and honey after until they get like 2 or 3. And that's understandable. But you bought that tiny baby syrup. And I'm like, oh, this is for Aiden and Ava. What about the other two? They don't eat breakfast? You don't make breakfast on the weekend? See, there's another haul, but it's going to be for her and Chris that we won't never see. I didn't see no chicken in that haul. I didn't see any vegetables that you could put in your deep freezer. I didn't see spaghetti that I know that you make constantly. I didn't see any of that. And I'll say this, Jazz, you have a better chance of shopping at Dollar Tree and getting a little bit more than you would at HEB. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go and get their meat there. No, I will not. Okay, I will not tell you to go. Well, I will tell you to go pick up a ribeye for Chris and yourself. For y'all like cheat night and stuff like that. Yeah, they have ribeyes. But come on, you had a better option of shopping at Dollar Tree. Literally, Dollar Tree have bigger syrups available. They have bigger syrups. It just didn't make any sense. I have 3 kids, 6, 3, 4 months, and I spent $400 this past weekend, and that did not exactly. You know, I have a short where I think it was like, I think no more than 80. I know I didn't spend $100, but I'm a family of 4. And I can break down, okay, we can get 6 pork chops. Just say, a lot of us don't understand. Most of the time, I don't like leftovers. So I make enough food for one night. Okay. Spaghetti is like, okay, we can have leftovers. Lasagna, we can have leftovers. But, you know, like everyday different meats like chicken or steak and really, we don't even eat roast. We eat beef stew. So I only try to make enough for like one day, or that's it. Having cooking like a pack of chicken and having leftovers, no, we don't do that. But so I break down my meat, my ground beef and all that. I break it down. So you know, I have more. I can see, okay, I can take this out or I need that. But Jazz don't even do that. She just go to the store, and I felt like she was more. This wasn't a relaxing store visit. This was like a rush visit that Chris needed her to hurry up, go grocery shopping so he can go and, you know, sell his stamps. And I said what I said, his stamps. She likes. I don't think she's scared of shopping. I think she's more scared of Chris because back in the day, Jazz used to shop very. Jazz used to buy food for herself, and it's okay. But and when I say it's okay, because I know I am a mother that have my own snacks and I have my own meals for my children, and I think it's okay. Um, but her kids had like it was nothing to see Jazz buying her kids before Chris. She'll buy her kids pizza rolls. She'll buy her kids pizzas. She'll buy her kids um easy quick meals, you know. But now it's like, where's your food at? Where's this big stockpile? Where's your stockpile? Because y'all, spaghetti sauce don't cost much. Not to me. Noodles don't cost much. Taco season, if you buying taco season, it shouldn't cost you that much. Y'all having tacos every other night, buy that in bulk. Not really bulk, but buy your tortillas separate from the grocery store. I'm still shook about that freaking roast. Like, how a bag of potatoes, and I'm just gonna round it off. A bag of potatoes might be like $3.49. A bag of baby carrots, not the good ones, but the baby carrots is about $1.19. Peppers 84 cents. I'm just rounding it off. A roast, love. I think or it's Bella. I'm sorry. I think you said that y'all never seen a $12 roast, but I'm gonna say $24 for a big family roast. If you can buy a $59 steak, you can buy food for your house at the end of the day. You should not be, scramming, looking at prices, talking about save your coins, save your coins. Start drinking coffee creamer. And what threw me off was she wore that small eggnog. Now, I'm not an eggnog drinker. I y'all don't. I'm not an eggnog drinker, so I don't know the price of eggnog. But I just know that she spent like $3 to $4 on that one eggnog for herself. And I'm buying $200 worth of groceries for a family of 5, family of 6. I don't even count Chris, y'all. I don't. I don't think she knows how to shop besides HEB. Because half that stuff she can find at Walmart a little bit cheaper. Mm-hmm. And like we all say, go to Sam's, go to Costco's, go. I mean, that's even if she never shopped at Aldi's. I don't shop at Aldi's, so I would never recommend anybody to shop at Aldi's. But if she shop at Aldi's, I know she could get more money, get more for her buck. But she wants to shop at HEB. And maybe because her mom got a discount card. Let's say that. So, and also before I jump off, I'll probably come back on here tonight after I get my house in order, y'all. Because I got to fold up. I got to fold up. My daughter is washing her clothes. I got to fold up her clothes when I get off. But I want to talk about that sponsorship. Now, call me petty. Call me whatever you want. I don't know if that was free stuff that it was giving her, or she just actually clicked on it and she got it. Okay. But my thing is this. I went on the website and it looked like a Wish. Did they buy out Wish? Because that's what it looked like. That whole TV app. It looked like it was Wish, like all over. I could just see Wish all over it. So, and I'm sitting here thinking myself, I'm looking at the prices and I'm like, girl, are you that desperate for clothes for your children? Are you that desperate for slippers? You just have no integrity. That's what it boils down. I mean, we seen all this whole yesterday just alone how she just needed to copy somebody's title. One of her besties was like, I got the tea, and then she's saying, you ready for the real tea? What happened to your video? And everything was cheap, toy. And I was mad at those dresses. I'm like, girl, it's Christmas. What little kid now? I promise you I'm not racist, y'all. It's not even going to be racist. Well, what type of kid wants to wear a Mrs. Claus dress anywhere besides at home? Can they wear that to school, Jazz? They can't even wear that to school. What? That gave me a headache, y'all. She's too cheap to go take it to the cleaners. And you know what? Somebody had it kind of broke my heart, y'all. It really did. Because, and this is my personal opinion, y'all. And I really hope that I'm wrong. But I feel like Hannah is an act. At the end of the day, I feel like that. Now I know she is making that better initiative than Jazz did, but it don't take a rocket science to do that and play the game. I just feel like those parents, and not Philip, but Jazz on the side, I feel like her kids, definitely when she moved the two twins, like she moved Aiden across the room. And I didn't put two to two together until y'all started saying he didn't get anything. And I saw that she moved him across the room, and he, and Caitlin has to deal with him more than she will have to deal with him. I also see that she constantly has to tell him to go in his room. I'm not going to give him another part tart. I just feel like, and this is just my opinion, I feel like Mom Dukes did something to her oldest daughter. And y'all, I have to say it. I feel like it. I really do. I feel like Mom Dukes treated that oldest girl very, very rude and very nasty. That her mother probably said, well, I'll take her. And she probably could only do as much as she could until the day that her mother can no longer do anything. She had to, had to send her away. Because I don't think Mom Dukes had anything to do. Now, only reason why I'm going to jump to this subject, and I think I'm very passionate about, sending children away that, able people can take care of their loved ones, or they, AKA, supposed to be loved ones. I feel like with Aiden, she always wanted him to be classified as something so she can have that same out of sight, out of mind, like Cheryl did with her first daughter. Now, I never seen Cheryl go up there with the camera, and I know it might be a special touchy subject, but I don't hear her talking about it. And you don't have to videotape it. That's not, we don't need to really see a certain bond, but I don't see a bond with her and her first daughter. I don't see Cheryl talking about, oh, I'm sending my daughter care packages, because I will assume that that'll be something special. They can always look up for it. But Jazz definitely treats Aiden probably like Mom Dukes treated her first child. And when y'all say that is, I don't see Cheryl talking about anything of her daughter. And matter of fact, I always heard her say this: my kids are grown. I already took care of my kids. You never really took care of your first daughter, Cheryl. Hold on. Let me read some of y'all comments. And that's how I feel. Now, I always want to ask, those Taurus readers, I always want to ask that question, but I don't want to pay for it. I want to know if she did something to her daughter, because that is like a cycle. Like Cheryl seemed like she was a type that she fed her men better than her kids. Cheryl seemed like the type that her kids was out of sight, out of mind. She was happiest. Like my mother calls me every day. Hey, what's my grandkids doing? They in school. That is a cycle. Y'all, I know I'm starting to put two to two together. Now, I want to fuss about this, y'all. Jazz, why did it take his family side to buy your baby some coats? Like they've been watching your video and they said, oh no, we gotta buy these babies some coats now. Cause there ain't no way. And another thing I want to say, and I'm not the mama. That's the reason why, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jazz, that's the reason why your children will never respect you. When somebody give your child something, you don't exchange it back and you get something that they want. I don't care if somebody say, oh, that's the receipt. No, my kids is going to be thankful that they got something. Now, if there was something that was too much of, like somebody gave my son a unicorn coat, I probably would not let him wear it. But not out of disrespect, but he's a boy. And I'm not, if you do you as a mother, but in my house, I do me as a mother. I'm not saying you the way that if you say, hey, that's you being sexist, it is what it is, y'all. But at the end of the day, I feel like, who are you to take back somebody else's gift to exchange it back to what they think they want? She is 10 years old. If she don't get straight A's, she can't tell you what she likes and what kind of style she wants. And I don't care if she gets good grades. She has no say. Your baby can't even come on here without having a mush mouth every other word. Do she have a say? But I'm not the mother, y'all. I'm not the mother. I would tell my daughter to be thankful for whatever coat she got. And you know what? And like I said before, Toy, I said it. I think something happened when Philip went away, and Jan seemed like the type that she likes to con. That's the reason why she's so attached to like Chris, because Chris seemed like the type that he likes to con. Now I'm being honest with you. What man really sit and his legs crossed, like when they had that picture of them wearing those little cheap slippers? Because girl, I can feel that hurt in my heel right now. And saying, man, this is the life. My son getting new clothes. I get some slippers. We can have another baby. People gonna buy. What man says that? What real man says that? And Jazz, there was a video that Jazz had him feeding the baby, and he looked at her like, you know, I'm supposed to be at work. You know what? Somebody had, and this is what I feel about, and I have to run in like 4 minutes. This is how I feel about. She comes up talking about a 60-day eviction. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's BS. She got evicted. The 60-day notice, she got evicted. Because now okay, let me just say, in my state, due to the fact that so many people was selling houses under their. They were selling houses under people that was renting their tenants. They had emergency law that you can no longer do that. Or if for some odd reason, they said, you can't even harass them. Like, you can't pop up at their house and say, oh, their house is nasty. That you can't do that. You have to do a monthly, non-monthly. You have to get like a notice, and you also have to do so much. Unless they done that. But I feel like it's more to it. Because be honest with you, if you're paying somebody's rent on time every month, they're going to leave you alone. That's easy money. And then also, they don't want anything with breach of contract, because you can go up to triple what you pay somebody. They will have to pay you that. So it depends on the court. So again, I feel like she got kicked out. And I don't know if it's the bugs. I think it's the toilet. I think it's the grass. And I think they've been watching her video. I personally think they watched her video. Because be honest with you, if you complaining about roaches, just look at your background. She had all those boxes. And to me, TU, what is that? I don't even have it up here. But that company looked like you have to go through customs. That don't look like it came from Amazon. Like an Amazon factory near. No, that thing came from customs. And she just got those boxes, everything, those boxes on top of boxes, clothes on top of clothes. Yeah, you can't make this lady up. Not at all. That's the sad part about it. You can't make her up. I wish I could. My cousin actually asked me, he was watching my channel, and he said, he was like, he had to go and look at her video, and he was like so disgusted. And it was like the laundry. He was like, you telling me she's at home all day? He's like, man, I would change my number if I was her man. And he's gay, y'all. That's funny. I said, you wouldn't help? He's like, no. She was nasty before him. That house really shows how nasty Jazz is. And just be honest with you, please don't charge it to your heart. Don't charge it to my heart, okay? Don't charge it to the heart. But Fabulosa is not a house cleaner, okay? I don't know. I don't care who you are. And I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story. So I went to a fish market, and I typically like going to get my fish, getting it cut, and they was cleaning that fish market with Fabulosa. Y'all, that is the worst scent ever. Fabulosa do not belong in a daycare center. It is the worst scent ever. I just think, I don't know what y'all cleaning with Fabulosa, but y'all need to stop cleaning with it. I don't know who keeps on saying Fabulosa is good. I don't know. It's the same as Lysol. I don't know, baby. Not the Lysol I use. But, and then on top of that, y'all, we got to talk about, even though this is like two hauls I'm putting together. So then she bought the disinfector spray and no bleach. She bought disinfectant spray and no bleach, y'all. That was a house away. Who does that? Who does that? Now I'm not caring. I don't care what kind of bleach you get. You get it from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, you get it from Walmart, you get it from HEB brand, whatever. But y'all didn't understand. You bought a spray, an air freshener, and no bleach, and everybody's sick. See, I won't mind a pine salt. I like the lemon pine salt, but no bleach, baby. And it still don't smell. I had somebody else that boil it on the stove. It don't smell right to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the crazy one, and I'll take that. Cause I swear, there's like this one lady. She was like, "Ooh, Fabulosa is good for me." I'm like, "Girl, get out of my face! Don't you come to my house with no Fabulosa." If I ever was somebody that can afford a housekeeper, and they pull out a Fabulosa, I'm firing them on spot. I don't care how somebody, I'm firing you on spot. If you bring Fabulosa in my house, I'm firing you on spot. Fabulosa is not a cleaner. I don't know what it is. I'm firing you on spot. And you know what? And I'm going to tell y'all this. I feel like Jazz is a very nasty person because she got that robot. And y'all know, she got that robot. That tells me everything. I use, okay, so I know y'all might think I'm crazy, but I don't use hot water out my tap. I get boiling water out the sink. Like I get one of my stock pots, put water in it, boil it, like, and then clean my, I use Dawn soap. I use Dawn soap, bleach, and I mop my floor with boiling hot water. One, it dries fast. It dries faster, and I feel like it's a little bit more clean. But y'all, beautiful people, I have to run. I am gonna try to come back and entertain y'all later. I just had to hop on here real quick for that shop haul that ticked me off when those people was lying and talking about, girl, you such a good mom. She supposed to be doing that constantly. Y'all, $200. What is y'all price that y'all typically? Mine is about 175. Or if I do a major big one, it's about $300 to $400. I feel like that's pretty cheap for a family of four for a month. But that's like meat, veggies, starch. Yeah. You know what? It's just something about that robot. I feel like it can't get clean because y'all know your eyes, robots don't have eyes, and they don't say, "Oh, let me redo this spot again." I don't know. I don't know what kind of temperature it steams out. I just don't know. See, Bella, are you talking about you wore Fabulosa? Y'all better stop, okay? I don't know. Y'all need to stop listening to people. People got different immune systems than us, okay? But y'all have a lovely evening, y'all. I probably will come back out again. So, y'all, y'all killing me with this Fabulosa. Fabulosa is not a cleaning product. All right. Anybody that's out of the country and y'all coming in here and y'all say, "Ooh, this is cheap." That's not a cleaning product. I don't know what it is, but it's not a cleaning product. It's like Hawaiian punch to like a homemade Kool-Aid. Y'all, I can't say anything else. Y'all have a beautiful evening. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.